Got to move this little ditty down here. Oops. We're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to me not being fully prepared. All right, so we are going to be doing, got this EP I've been working on, getting close to finishing it up, and I just want to get it done, get it out there and share it with everybody, because I also want to promote the heck out of it and see what happens. So so let's just start making some noise. Let me make myself maybe side by side, perhaps. I'll go small. I'll go tiny. Tiny me. Tiny me, tiny Tim. Okay. Let's do it. So this is the third track of the EP called Questions. Just give it a listen through, see what it needs. Haven't heard it in a couple days. My coffee this morning is very disgusting, gotta say. Layers building. Not sold on this arrangement. By any stretch of the imagination. Let's first of all, let's save this as an alternative file, shall we? So we don't fuck up our first version. Surge version 2. Do that out of the gate skis. That way we can free reign destroy the heck out of this one, and we still have our backup in case we decide we want that. Okay, so it kind of starts ramping here, and then it sort of dies down. I'm thinking maybe it could just die down for maybe 8 bars and then come in with the snare. Like, what if it even, let's see, so that's the ARP. So what if here we, what is our ARP? 3, we mute our ARP. Then we jump straight to here. Let's mess with that. All right, let's first of all, the strings, we don't need that yet. It's a riser I made. And the riser is actually kind of interesting how I made that. Oh, we're freezing. Oh, geez. Not a great start. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete those. What's this melody here? that could be doubled there. Have it like that, so it's on and off. Okay, so if we go from here into this drum hit, just go ahead and move all this to the side. Move it all to the side. Let's have our riser here. We'll delete the ARPs here because this is our little breakdown section. Let's see. And then this would be, let's get rid of that one for now. We save all these drums as a backup. Save these. So here's pattern 1, save that in the backup in session view. Here's pattern 2, save that in the session view. And here's pattern 3. So we got all that backed up in session view, so we can, if we accidentally delete something, we don't lose our data. Work non-destructively. Cannot recommend that enough. Okay. So we're gonna have this womp pretty good. Pretty good wompin'. So this is gonna kind of come in somewhat full bore. So let's see what this sounds like leading up to that. I got my little LFO pumper on there. So let's duplicate everything here. So far I don't know if this arrangement is actually going to be better or not. Here I would like to record a hi-hat into this pattern. Let's go ahead and keep our overdub on. Let's arm this for recording. Okay. Let's turn our loop on. Protect our in and out. And let's record. And then here we go to like a bit of a more of a breakdown. Ramp it up, bring it down. What up? Panda. Welcome. Back on working on that EP again. This is song number 3. Last one we did 4, 5, and 6. I feel like the kick has to stay. At least the bare minimum. Might be too stark of a this one actually has a couple of like LFO sort of presets I've made. I feel like that should at least stay. Toms are nice. So I'll show you some of these elements I have in here. And this is kind of highlighting some of the features of Ableton and just the sheer capacity that it has to just do weird fucking sound design. So here I have this thing called LFO Riser. It encapsulates all this stuff. So this is sort of, and this is a plugin I'm working on. There's a couple of these, I'm calling them plugins. They're basically like presets that I'll actually eventually have available. I'm building a pack of them. They're all LFO featured things. There's a few of them in this track. I'll kind of show them to you. So here you have just the LFO running, just standard LFO. And within this effects chain, there's like this low cutoff chain. There's which has an auto filter here. Turn these off. Oops, wrong things. Which ones am I trying to press here? Turn that off. Turn that on. Nope, wrong one. Ah, there we go. So this is low cutoff chain. You see there's this auto filter here with just a low pass on. There's the same one for a high cutoff. Oops. Go away chain. Hide. And then the same here. There's an auto filter, but it's going the other way. It's high pass. And so I have this knob here where I can turn them on and off. And there's also like things for saturators and volume. So you can see there's the LFOs going, but they're currently mapped to this. So I can turn them on and off based on how much of a percentage I want each one to apply. And so in this case, we have this strings MIDI here. And so this is being applied a low cutoff mod and a high cutoff mod, a little bit of saturation. So these strings is just one solid note, but I'm automating basically the volume or the cutoff frequencies on high and low. Oops, based on my LFO. So here's what that sounds like. So strings come in here on the 4th bar. Right here they come. You see the LFO rising, and it's set up as just up, so it cuts off right away. But obviously here with my LFO, I can change the smoothness of it. So if I want that end drop to be a little smoother, I could make it a little smoother, or I could change the type altogether of what my LFO is. But so it lets you do all kinds of just weird riser automation effects. So this is my riser one. I also have an LFO pumper. So this is kind of like a sidechain effect. So instead of actually having the sidechain to like a drum or something like that, I've created this little LFO pumper one, and this is the most sussed out one. As you can see, I've already got it color coded and stuff. And this one allows you, all this is doing is, show the chain here, is the LFO, as you can see here, is just mapped to the chain volume. And the chain volume, as the chain volume goes down, lowers the volume for the entire track or anything before this effects plugin. So it's basically automating the dips. And so here you control the dips in your frequency, and you basically can tune it to make the same effect as though you have a kick drum side chaining, except you don't actually need a side chain. So you hear that pump, and it's pumping with my LFO there. And then you can change it to, I quickly map the rates, so you can quickly change the rate. But that way, even if you don't have a kick going, you still get some pumping action. So that's fun. Just many of the engineering things of Ableton. And I actually ended up, now that I played that, I actually kind of like that as a starting point than where the song's actually starting. Point. Otherwise, the starting point is a little slower, but I also don't mind this starting point. Really builds. it also builds there and pumps it, I guess, which is also kind of cool. There. I don't like that. So here's what I can do actually instead is take this section out and just go straight into the shebang. So let's go here, take that there, and then that gives us a little fast to build up, I guess. Too fast maybe. Really takes a lot of the variation out of the song. Some of its punch when I do that. So let's see here. I'm gonna go to this solo. What's this sound? What's this guy? String. High, mid, and a bass string set. So I see why I had these all arranged together, because these are all kind of a string, not a trio. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like not a space in there. It's like duet, quartet, trio. So let's remove our string trio there. That way this is building up from that. And I got the high strings here coming in also. Boy, I need to like almost song trace this. I hate that I even just said that. Let's see. I almost don't think the full melody should come in yet. It should be this half melody, just to tease the sound. Then this can come in there, or come in more fully here with the drum. And that has our strings, and then the string trio kicks in with the snare kicking in, the drums ramping up, and then the drums into hi-hat, and then we hit a breakdown, which pulls us back to where we were at a couple bars before. Maybe have this string riser into the trio again, and that comes back with the melody. Let's tease the melody here, and then we'll have this one be the full melody, and that gives us full bore on the song, almost actually. Let's do this. Tease there, tease there, tease here. Then we'll have the full melody come in at the same time as hi-hat kicks in. And then we'll let that play out for a couple bars there, and then we will come back into, do I have a, yeah, let me turn my auto-tune off. It's like, why does my voice sound all shaky? I'm nervous. And then we'll come to here. How do we want to close the song? We'll find out when we get here. So let's go ahead and see how this builds up now. It's always the tricky part. It's the final little details. Before there were some lows coming in. I might bring those lows back. Forgot that was my only bass. Yeah, it definitely needs this bass. Alright, so the bass is staying over there. That part of the string trio will remain. Yeah, that bass dropping in is very necessary to keep your attention. Get away with no bass in the beginning and some breakdowns, but progressing the song too far with that, it just makes it kind of sound a little naked. And the kick really needs to follow that. Okay, Okay, so then, you know what I'm realizing then? This section, we just need to remove this section and just build the song faster. Slide that there. Okay, here we go. This is it. Punch there with the bass and the kick coming in. This little string riser coming. Am I plateauing the song too early? Am I getting to the peak too soon? That's the question. See, that breakdown lost a little too much tune-up. This, I think, needs to be the hi-hat coming in here. Man, I am dorking this up from the original arrangement. I'll tell you that much. Saturation off of that build riser. I can add something more epic onto this section and have another just wildly epic section, or is that just going to be a little too much? So if I take all of this, duplicate that, let's come to here, let's have an epic fucking crescendo. But what would it be? That is the ultimate question, isn't it? Go ahead and add another instance of our B collection here. See if we can not crash, please. Thank you. Ensembles. What key are we in here? G minor. Alright, let's pause that for a second. Let's arm this guy for recording. Let's see, G minor, we got G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. Oops. Got it. All right. Oops. I do not want to record. Oops. What's going on here? Play my loop. Let's see. Let's look for a sound, baby. 11 strings, 1. What I need is some kind of solo. Boy, I don't know, it's tricky. This is tricky. Maybe for this part we move this melody. And we'll just have that come back at the end just to bring it back. Back to our chords here. Let's see what we got. Boy, I don't know. There's something. record some of that knob automation on that movement. That's kind of nice. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let's turn our automation on, overdubs on. Got it. Oops, but I dorked that up. Shitties. Shitty bang bang. Shoot. Close that BZ. I accidentally brought my knob back up to full. Let's see, what am I doing here? Automation, analog lab, movement, and just pull that back down to 0. Here we go. Let's bring that in the mix a little better. Probably pull the high string section. Interfering a little bit. Now let's just bring this back up a little bit. That's some interesting movement. Takes us, see how it fades out. Boy, I really lose a lot at the end. Boy, I kind of like this crescendo we're building. I wonder if I can... Boy, that comes in hot. That comes in very hot. Turn that down. I'm just curious here. If I were to move this, let's just say 8 bars this away, or 16 bars that way, and I were to double this section, boom, boom, and then add a guitar in here. Is that getting, are we getting weird? Are we getting weird? Is this getting weird? That I'm adding a guitar to this now? Is that weird? Is it getting weird? Is it weird? Am I weird? Yep. Yep. Coffee must be kicking in. All right. So, let us add that in here. Let me turn this on first to get it slung. Shroobadoop Scoopy. Hey. What is this going on with the strap situation here? All right, let us see. Build a patch, build a patch. Let us see us build a patch. Let's just look initially for a mid-gain effect. Let's just look for any not quite it's a good start. Let's start with that. we're gonna change our amp type. Add doubler. And a little bit of some delay. A little too much delay. Let's change this to a hall. I bought a new pick. I'm gonna try a new pick. It's a little tiny pick. Look at this. That's the size of my old pick. And that's the size of my new pick. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. Turn our dry wet down on our hall. Let's get a little flanger action going. Flappity flap that compressor on. Oops, bad notes. Now how does this play into the mix? See, our compressor is messing with our gate. What if we move our gate to here? Doesn't like that at all. There we go. It's just staying on for a little too long. This is just really fun to make patches in this thing. All right, this might be. Let's see how it sounds in the mix before we get too farther on this. Let's not get carried away here, but we will record and just do some takes. Back this. Where's my mouse? There we go. Bluetooth just hiccuped. Take us in and out. 4 bars on either side. Alright. Just a little too much noise. Still a lot of sound and noise going on. Let's turn this. not completely sold on what we're doing here. Here's what we'll do instead. I want this to play out. So I think we'll have that high thing staying in. That extra string we added. And then we'll solo over the top of that maybe. That might be too much. We won't know until we try. Yeah, that's probably gonna get in the way of the guitar, but we'll see what happens. I like this little pick though. Makes me gotta get better with my pinch harmonics. Damn it. That solo was great, but I missed like a final note there. Luckily with takes you can always fix that shit. But I think this is already a better start. Do another take. Okay. That's, at the bare minimum, something to work with. At the bare minimum. Wouldn't you say? Minimalist guitar solo. All right, let's see what we did here. I'll go tiny again. I don't know. I don't know what I know. I don't know. It's something. It is something. All right, let's listen back and see what we did. Boy, just listen to this part, you really tell how far we took it. Then we'll move on to the next track. This is good enough splurging on this for now. This was like the peak before we really stepped this track up a notch when we did all this stuff. I don't like that. Section. At least take out the snare, maybe. That section was on the chopping block. I'll have to sit on this one and see how it sounds in a couple days. But we stepped it up a notch from where it was before, so I would say we improved it. The arrangement before, you weren't in here when I was messing with the original arrangement. The original arrangement was not quite as dialed as this. Still have a bit of an asterisk with this section. Might even remove it and make the breakdown later. Maybe have the breakdown be some of the core staples like the bass and maybe these chords and then the guitar or something like that. But I don't want to over listen to this because then you start overanalyzing things and getting in your head about stuff. So we'll move on to track number 1 of this, which was the entering of the angel. So let's load that up. Mike's going to cut out for just a second here. Just a second, Scooshy. Hello, check, and we're back. All right. Make sure my auto-tune is off on this one. I want to be all... Oh. Okay, wow. So this one is very short. Mellow Synthwave Enter. This is an interesting... why is my melody offset there? I guess it was because of... Okay, let's just listen to what we got here. This is only a minute and just over a minute 50. Okay, way quieter. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Am I starting to buffer or something? I just got a weird error on my YouTube. Error, you don't receive enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's weird. Maybe it was just while my computer was loading this up or something. Very quiet bass. Let's turn that CS80 up. And if it was just a case of me loading, then maybe it's better now. Oops, loop was on. I missed the outro. Dang it. Shoot, skis, what was the outro? Doesn't need all those notes. Maybe it just jumps to that G. The G just holds. Okay, this is an interesting little, this is kind of like an entrance of somebody, so it's like happening at night. These chord sounds are interesting. Just that whirly. A little tranquil track. Let's do that. Let's see. To go back down to that G. So let's do just to end it on a little. Maybe it needs to be a C sharp. Or no, it was a maybe an E. I don't know actually what key this is in. Nope, that's not it either. That's what it is, F sharp. Also, should save this as version 2 so I don't fuck up my business. Version 2. Okay, so then it's just a matter of making everything sort of punch through a little better. The CS80V. It's a little too dry, I think, for the sake of what we're doing here. Let's add. Ooh, let's actually just fuck with this for a sec. This is Kaleidoscope. I am not actually super familiar with how to use this one yet. So I'm not familiar with it, so I'm just gonna do it and add some weird shit. That's too weird. That is too weird. Sync on. Already, it's giving it some more life. Let's go a little slower, like 4 bars. Mix down a little bit. With it and without it. Maybe turn the mix down a little bit, make it a little drier. Just add a little bit more text to it. Scoosh in the mix. Got a micro shift on here, widening the stereo spread of it. Kind of the intro to the EP, a little soundscape. Let's maybe kind of give an extension to some stuff here. Let's extend these guys out. To, what do we say, about there-ish, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I want it to loop. I want it to shoot, go farther. There we go. Got that. Bring that out here. Okay, now let's see if we can do this with our bass 2. Let's take this. See, D was our root note. Do we go back to our root, or do we hold our F sharp? Let's hold our F sharp initially. Let's just kind of see what we're working with here. Extend that out there. Let's take this here and extend that. Just kind of extend our notes, and then we'll fade out whatever whatever seems like it should be faded out. We'll just tuck it away with some automation. All right, let's see how that outros. These chords can definitely fade out much sooner. Lose you guys about there. There's a way to, there it is. So if you hold down, when you're editing your lines you don't know, you can hold down the option key, or I think Alt is what it is on a PC. And you can drag this straight line up and down so you can make it curved. And this lets you do more of like an exponential fade versus just like a straight linear fade. You can curve it one way or the other to get more of a smooth line versus just all of a sudden the thing's track's going and then now it's just going down. It gives it kind of a wee on its way down. So let's give that a sound, or let's give that a listen. Do anything? The hell? Wait, what did I automate? I don't know actually what I automated. Yeah, track volume. What the heck? Is this not? Wait a minute. What is this sound even? This is not the sound. These guys I need to hold that. So let's go ahead and add some track volume automation here as well. Let's go ahead and bring this down. Then we'll curve that line. Let's bring this a little farther out. And of course the bass also shall fade into the darkness with everything else. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did an effect mixer. I did automation on the wrong thing. I was like, that didn't fade at all. That's funny. Mixer, track volume. Make sure you're mixing, make sure you're adding automation to the right automation. That was foolish, wasn't it? All right. Let's try that one more time. Maybe have it the delay start just a little later in the volume declination area. All right, that'll work for now. That will work for now on that one. Give it a little final listen here. And I love that every comment comes through on a different account. That's so funny. All right. Boom. Clean that one up. That was an easy one. All right, now we'll move on to the second track, which will get us to a version 2 of the entire EP. We'll have second versions of it. So I'm going to flip over to that file. I'm going to lose the mic here for a sec. But not very long, because this was a very light file. As you can tell, this is a very complex song. Look at these two tracks here. Ooh. So this one is... So that last one was like the angel coming into the room, and then it like sees a synthesizer, and it's like, what is that? And the child's like, that's a synthesizer. And he's like, may I play it? And he sits down and he plays this little quick melody thing. just a quick little thing. I don't even know if I really want to add anything or take any away to this. It kind of serves a purpose in the story. But the other thing I'm trying to decide on this EP is whether I have like voiceovers in it or not. So whether there's like lead-ins to the track or not. Similar to like Kavinsky on his album, he's kind of like leads it in about what it's about, and is like it starts off saying like, or there's a song he's narrating it, and he's like, our protagonist or our character, our hero or whatever is now, whatever, yada yada, being chased by police or whatever. Or whether it would just be the songs and the song titles and the EP title kind of guides the story. I eventually would like to have somebody that's like an animator, just like something that's more affordable, like anime or something like that, actually make this into like a half-hour video with a script, and then that's where it is. So it's almost like a little mini film kind of thing. I think that would be super fun, but I'd have to hire an animator, and that might be kind of expensive, and I don't know if that's where I'm at yet, but it's something I can do down the road, obviously. But in the meantime, I gotta release this, and whether I have people talking in it or not, I don't know, because that also pulls away from like the possibility of getting playlisted and stuff, because people don't want to listen to, I just realized my pitch correction's on. People don't want to necessarily listen to a bunch of talking in tracks. I know there's songs I like that have talking in it, and I'd like to playlist them, then the talking comes in the playlist, and I'm like, it's annoying. Recall the Castlevania intro sound like that. Yeah, it's actually funny you mentioned that. So the reason my kind of thinking of including this into the EP was because the Angel is from like an older time and like isn't familiar with synthesizers. He's playing more of like a traditional sort of like medieval kind of style song, as though it's like kind of like I don't know, like some sort of, I'm going to name the track something based on, like Angel Serenade or something like that, as though it's like some sort of traditional like folk serenade or like a song of some ancient time. So it's funny that you mentioned the Castlevania intro, because it's definitely basically the vibe I'm going for. It's kind of like a medieval sort of so that's perfect. And you picture him just going over and sitting down and playing this really simple melody with his left hand, and then his right hand kicks in playing a yeah, I don't really know if I should do anything to this or not. I turned the melody up a little bit. Maybe that's all that I needed. It's just so simple. I mean, the purpose of it in the story is just such a simple thing. It's not supposed to be some crazy, wild, overproduced effects strand. So here's what we're going to do, I think. Well, we got two things. I can export all these previews, and we can listen to what we got. Or I can just start making up some new stuff, because I think or I can pull up some of the other stuff in the EP also that might need touching up as well. Let's see here. Well, I can shoot. I'm not sure what to do. I kind of want to keep cranking on this. So let me do this. Let me export this. I'm going to turn on a different mic. It's actually the same mic. It's just now being powered directly through my software instead of Ableton. So let's do this. I'm going to go big. Go big. Hey, there's a DistroKid logo there. I'm going to export this. Oh, I don't need to export that one. I already exported that. Basically, didn't change anything. So I'm just going to go export these other ones. And while they're exporting, although it shouldn't really take long, I can play some guitar. Add to the end, maybe. Add to the end of the track, or add that. Are you saying add that track to the end of the EP? this mic there. All right, let's export this guy. Mellow synth. MP3. Let's go to 51. Just to get us some tail. Get some tail. Splurges in progress. Draft. Mellow Synthwave version 2. Synthwave version 2. Make the track longer. Yeah, that's the other move, is making the track longer. Because I was thinking about even that melody continuing on those highs there. Yeah, I might do that because it's tricky because like it's the second track of the EP and like the last 4 tracks are like so just like banging hard like synthwaves. I don't want people to lose their focus and like be like, what the fuck is this EP? This is like really boring, and like get distracted. But at the same time, I don't want a song to be like, what the hell was this random, 50 second, like we already had an intro song and now we've got this like 50-second Castlevania thing going on. All right, let's export this guy. Oops, mute that mic. Mike Dublin, 97. So this goes to 101. Let's go ahead and export that. Boy Meets Angel. This is track 3. DCO Synth Jam version 2. Save that. Wins. Add some wind. Oh yeah, it's actually funny you mentioned that. Speaking of wins, because I just impulse bought this the day before yesterday, a recorder. So I could add wins. And it's got the old school enough sound. Being, it fit in with those Castlevania vibes. What did I key that I play that in? Did I make a note of what key I played that track in? I did not. Angel Sonata, that's what I currently have it called. I need to practice with more. I'm learning all the notes still. But I can take my music theory cheat sheet and apply the notes that I've learned to play stuff. These are like $10 by the way, and they're actually kind of fun. And I'm actually I'm gonna make a video at some point once I get better at playing it of taking a recorder and adding like crazy effects to it, and just seeing take a $10 instrument and add a huge array of VSTs and sound effects and see just how crazy out of whack we can make a recorder sound. But I think it'll be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And it's pretty easy to learn. I mean, there's basically 2 octaves for every note. So you can play a C low. Oops. Or you can play a C high. So there's only 2 for every note. So you only have to learn a couple notes. I bought this at just a local music store. But you should be able to buy them wherever. Any music store should have them. Because, I mean, elementary school kids do recorders all the time. And they learn recorders, so they're pretty common. And yeah, this is $10. You can get like wood ones though that are a lot more expensive, but I would just get like a plastic one at first just to learn it, and then decide if that's where you want to keep doing it. I have a duck call I use. Yeah, that could have worked too. It's funny, when I was first practicing this and making like horrible sounds, I'm like, I can only imagine the neighbors probably think I'm practicing some like weird hunting call thing and not an actual instrument, but. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. It does the job. All right, this is true. So this is from the last stream. I'm trying to mute this. There we go. This is from the last stream that we did. We went through all these. 113. Let's take it to 113.2. Export. So this is Truths version 2. G sharp minor version 2. You could probably, with your duck call though, if you can figure out what note it's playing, you could just use like pitch correction software or like, you know, Vocal Bender or something like that, like form and shift software. Or I guess in Ableton, there's even, depending on which version of Ableton you have, there's that like pitch loops thing. But you can even form and shift in your samplers and stuff. You could automate your form and shifting and your pitch shifting and make a melody out of whatever that single note of your duck call is. You just have to figure out what the note is. Which you could actually do. You can play your duck call and then open up your spectrum in Ableton and look at what the fundamental frequency is. And the spectrum, when you make it big in Ableton, shows you, there's like a tuning thing that shows you when you hover over a certain range what that note is. So then you can find out what it is, and that's your root note, and then you just change your pitch from there. You could definitely... So the Ableton tuner... I don't know if you tested with that or not, but sometimes the Ableton tuner with some sounds doesn't work. If it's, I've just noticed with certain sounds, it just doesn't pick anything up. So I don't know for sure if that will work. Actually, it's kind of finicky. As with most tuners, I mean, I could grab, like I tried to actually like play a note through this, which is the note I know it's supposed to be, and my tuner actually doesn't pick it up. So there's a chance that it actually won't. Yeah, well, it works for like the guitar and stuff. The guitar makes like let me get this exporting, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to 129. Okay, export this. Synthwave version 2. Let me grab my tuner. I'll show you what I mean. And this didn't work yesterday, but if this works now, I'll be surprised. So I'm going to play a G, and you'll see the tuner won't even pick. Can you see that? Well, it's going to be finicky to show you. It doesn't always pick up certain notes and stuff. I picked it up there a little bit. Said it was sharp by about 25 cents, but not bad for a $10 instrument. I can always fine tune it in post. Okay, we got that one. Now let's go to our 6th track. This is the premiere track. This is the one I am going to spend most money promoting. Oops, don't save. Doop 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 doop. And sometimes I've ran stuff like I've took like a sample or just had a recording of something, and I've ran it into the Ableton tuner, and it does the same thing. Like let me see here. Let me go to this mic here since it's already set. Let me just load up the tuner real quick. Tune, hello. Hello, tune. Oops, that's put it on the wrong track. So that's weird. It should be working. Let me make sure I pitch corrections off, and this also is okay. Tune. See, tuner's there. Now let me play. Okay, it works for this. Yeah, your duck call might work then. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't work for this. There's other thing. I think it was like my ocarina I have. I was trying to like figure out what the notes were the ocarina, and it wouldn't even register a sound. It just wouldn't even kick in. It just didn't have any idea what the fuck it was doing. Oh, we were just talking about wins. Pandas just had wins onto a track, and I was like, funny you mentioned that because we just bought these. Otherwise, what I'm doing with it is just irritating you. All right, let's export this final track here, and then we can see what we're cooking. Dark Castles. Version 2. But yeah, just load it up and see if it load your duck call in and see if it does anything. That's obviously the ultimate test. Okay, I'm done with that. Sorry. I can't have things in my hands that make noise, or I'll just make endless annoying noises with them. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there on this export here. I guess even though it's exporting, I could start the listen. Where'd my mouse go? My mouse disappeared. There it is. All right, and exported. Oh, it's encoding. I have my mic on. Turn that off. I can't because it's encoding. Doubling my mic. W. I don't know what it sounds like when both mics are activated. Might be crazy train on your end. Maybe there's a delay. I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right, let us see what we got here. So, this is the EP, version 2. Let's do it. Here's the intro. This is the arrival of the angel. Scene dark. From the night, a light shines into the room of an innocent mind, soon to be quested with a mission, should he choose to accept. Sort of this mysterious thing going on. I have an idea generally of how the video would look if it was an anime kind of video. Maybe they're having a conversation. Maybe the conversation starts. But it's kind of got that cosmic sound. Cosmic. Maybe this one should be 50 seconds long, and the Angel Sonata should be longer. Already way better than the first version. Alright, so then they're having a conversation, the Angel's asking about, what is that? Is that a... And the kid's like, that's a synthesizer, may I play it? And he sits down and plays his little sonata. The kid's like, wow, you're good at that. Maybe the kid sits down next to him and starts playing it or something like that. And the kid's playing the lead. Or maybe that's how the song gets longer, is the Angel's playing this part and the kid sits down and the kid starts playing something with him. That'd be interesting. And just can go higher from there. Higher than I can. Okay, so then the kid's asking questions. Curious why the angel is there. Wind whispers. I like it. This is where things kind of get more serious. the hi-hat comes in too soon. I should be taking notes. Oh yeah, this part. Might have to increase the attack of this thing. It comes in a little hard. Not totally sold on this guitar solo. Not sold on that guitar solo or the sound. I like where the guitar sits in the arrangement, but I'm just not sold on that being the final guitar. I like having the guitar in there. Okay, so the kid that was the kid asking questions, and then this is the angel kind of answering those questions and sort of showing the kid the future and how he's later going to have a very important mission. This is kind of like, yo kid, this is the state of the world. This is what's going on. This is what you're going to need to do. We worked on this one on Thursday. I haven't listened back to it though. This is the first time. First time listening back to it for the 20th time. I think the drums I think are picking up too soon. This mix is feeling a little flat. The drums, I think, maybe. A little less flat now. There's some muddiness kind of on the low end mids. Low mids. This lead didn't come in very well. I'm taking notes. If you got any to add, let me know. could definitely hit harder there. I could hit way harder. Alright. So now the kid knows more about the world than it wants to. And then now it's given the mission to be executed at a later date. Or maybe it's like a right away mission. Maybe he has to like leave with the angel, I don't know. But this is the mission. Oops. If I remember right, this was like the most dialed of all of them. Forgot I sing in this one. Yeah, this track and the next ones are probably the two I'll spend the most money promoting. Has the most sussed out breakdown too. Motion. Right back into that arpeggiator bit. This one just hits the most. The last track of the EP, I think, was my favorite going in, but this one's very fast becoming my favorite on the EP. Boom. So that's the mission. So the quest has been thrown out into the world for this child to accept. I don't even really think it's a matter of whether he wants to accept it or not. It's just like, this is what's going to happen, and you're the only one that can save it, kind of thing. All right, so this is the final one. So this is like departure. So this is like, now the kid has this task on his plate, and the angel is now leaving to space, or to heaven, or wherever. It's leaving. Leaving the child. Brings you back to some of the Castlevania vibes. Something was wrong there. There's an error in that, actually. That was fucked up. I don't know what happened there. That's the realistic MG1, which provides the bass, the chords, and that lead is so nasty. That's a free synth, mind you. Right, we dorked through this section significantly. Still don't know about that breakdown. I think you're right in the intro. I think it didn't pitch drop or something. Something weird. It almost actually was like it's like a couple notes actually got chopped off the end. It's like I accidentally shortened the MIDI clip. Don't know about the guitar here at all. What do you think about the guitar? Definitely gotta chop off that guitar at the end. There's a little guitar noise at the end. I don't even know about that breakdown. I might even just remove the breakdown. I think this song might be a little too long. Just get rid of the breakdown. Maybe clean that guitar up. Don't know about that guitar. Man, we're getting there though. We're getting close, aren't we? We're getting something. Getting something somewhere close. Well, I'll just keep listening back to those. I'll give them. I'll sit on them for a couple days. I like to put some days in between the listens, just to just so I don't over listen to it. It's getting there though. I'm gonna be very impatient about getting that made into like a little short animation, but I'm gonna have to be patient with that because that's gonna take money to do that. I don't know what you can find. I don't need somebody highly skillful. Just somebody that can illustrate well. The animation doesn't need to be that amazing. It just needs to be some very basic animations between one thing and the other. All right, let me turn this mic on there. Turn this one back off. All right, back to basics with the microphone. Just gonna do some diddlies here with Analog Lab. Let me find some stuff that I've liked. Let me just shuffle, randomize. Bendy, what's Bendy? Ooh. Interesting. Very horror cinematic soundy. Interesting. Oh, my vacuum and my foot pedals are all the way over there. Get my steam pedal over here. Man, I didn't even play today. We just done did some editing stuff. All right. That's a weird one. Okay. I'm not sure why I favorited that one. That's a very limited one. Let me switch chairs here. This is better for sitting at the piano because my piano is actually sitting high. Interesting. Wild sounds. All right, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of ditzing around now. Now we're just burning time. Let me make I'll make myself small. Forgot I was big. I don't need to be big right now. I don't need to be big right now. Let's pull some arpeggiators. This one's called Move the Wheel, so I want to move the wheel, see what happens. Let's see. Interesting. The heck? That is a wild sounding piano. What the hell? That is horrifying. And this just sounds, man, this sounds like when you're sitting down at like a generic, just like kind of arranger keyboard, and they got all the random synth and string sounds in there, just super cheese mode. Okay. Okay. Oh man, this one's called Rock and Roll. Whoa. Strange. What are we even? Don't even have much to accomplish. I might even trap this up unless I can do something real quick. Let's try this real quick. Let's just see. Let's go to an arcade wildcard. Arcade wildcard. Let's just open up Vintage Synth one. Not even gonna listen to it. Just gonna download one, and we're just gonna press play. Play. There's something. Have you been able to hear me at all this entire time? I just realized my mic may not have been on. In which case, I am a damn fool because I don't... I've been talking a lot. And that would be hilarious. And also, I'm sorry. styles. Let's go. There's a soft section in here somewhere. Somewhere there's a soft button. Soft. Sparkles. So this is an F minor. So F minor. Oops. Some sounds. Or if I add in notes, this would sound a little more C, F, is that C? There. We'll get to that. Then over here, let's add an F there. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's actually make this half the time. Let's duplicate it. Knock it down an octave. It's going to go up an octave. add some low end. Let's go with hard bass, I guess, just for now. See what we can find. Drums on here, so let's get actually shoot. Take these here. Oops. Just record some stuff into here. Get some layers. Need some high sounds now. Quite there. He's back. Yeah, we're just cooking up something new. Start with Arcade. Make some Play-Doh. Just had to. Sometimes you just gotta go make some Play-Doh. You know? It happens. Makes sense. I thought maybe you just still vibe with Play-Doh. Damn, we cooked up something fast there. Let's go ahead. Bring all this over into here. Bring all this over into here, yeah. Along with this simpler drum. Let's do a quick visual arrangement, shall we? So we started with arcade. So F minor arcade, that's our starting point. What did I layer with that? I don't remember. Don't remember what came with what. So let's just do this. We started, I think, with that in the drums. Then maybe we added this guy onto it, perhaps. I didn't even explore what else was within that arcade patch. There might be a whole world we're missing out on. But that's okay. Let's see what we... It's crazy that this is just what we started with. And everything. My gosh, this one might be too intense. This track might have too much going on. What is this sound? I'm such an idiot. This whole time, I got my freaking mic muted again. I'm sorry I keep doing that. I'm talking this whole time and just like muting my mic like a doofus. And then we'll end this on these arpeggiators. Let's see what we cooked. Chicken. Where you going every time? That wind one is kind of intense. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Lost in the translation, moving forward now like a new station. Here we going on the radio. Never tell me that I stub my big toe. Then I'll stub it on the futon, stub it on the futon, here we go. Yeah, not bad for a 15-minute beat. Ooh, this is a modular synth. Boy, good luck with me modifying this one. Yeah, right. Cut that MIDI off on the end there. Alright, the outro time. And that's how you make a 3-minute song in just a little bit of time. Auto-tune, auto-tune, auto-tune. Alright, anyway. Let me just off, and off. All right, now I sound normal again. Anyway, I'll call that a wrap today. We made some stuff, dialed in the EP a little more, which is good. It's gonna come out one of these days, I swear. Always making more ideas on top of that and everything. Thanks for hanging out, Panda. I will see you later. Anyone else watching the stream, post-stream, and made it this far? If you made it this far and you're rewatching it, well, you might as well subscribe for more shenanigans. Anyway, I'll see you guys. The next live stream will probably be next Thursday. Perhaps, maybe sooner. Something has changed. Now I have to figure out what my schedule is going to be. So, always the struggle. But I will have a video out this week about electro, neck guitar, synth I play. And I have so many other videos to make, which is why I'll probably start streaming 2 days a week instead of 3. That way I have time to make some of these videos, because I have a lot of really cool video content coming out that I think will be really helpful for people trying to make cool sounds and stuff. So anyway, I'll see you later. Adios.